Michael Jordan's career has always stood as the ultimate measuring stick in basketball. And now one of his own championship teammates has delivered the kind of reality check that leaves no room for argument. A Stacey King, who stood alongside Jordan during Chicago's dynasty, has made it clear the debate is over. And when you line up the numbers, the dominance, and the cultural impact, it's hard to disagree. Jordan didn't just play basketball. He showed up every single night. In an era where load management didn't exist, he logged 78 games a season, year after year. And that's not even counting the playoffs or preseason matchups. If you were lucky enough to buy a ticket, you didn't leave the arena disappointed. Even in meaningless preseason games played in small towns where stars today wouldn't even bother suiting up, Jordan made sure the fans got their money's worth. If he sat out, he still played at least 25 minutes. He believed in putting on a show, no matter the stage. Contrast that with the era we're living in now, where stars routinely skip games under the label of rest. Jordan understood something fundamental that fans paid their hard-earned money for a chance to see him, and he owed them his presence. That relentless commitment wasn't just professionalism. It was part of what made him larger than life. King pointed to a devastating truth that exposes the hollowness of the LeBron argument. There's only one player in history to win a scoring title: regular season MVP, finals MVP, make first-team defense, and lead the playoffs in scoring all in the same season. It happened 4 times. Michael Jordan did it every single time. No one else even cracks that category. That kind of dominance isn't about longevity. It's about being untouchable at the peak of your powers. LeBron James, for all his greatness, simply doesn't measure up. King says it plainly. What LeBron has been trying to do over 22 seasons, Jordan accomplished in 13. Let that sink in. Jordan walked away with 6 championships, 6 finals MVPs, 5 regular season MVPs, 10 scoring titles, and a perfect 6-0 finals record, all before LeBron had even entered the league. LeBron, 4 championships in 22 years, and 6 finals losses. Numbers don't lie. Efficiency doesn't lie. Jordan did it faster, cleaner, and more decisively. And then there's the cultural impact, something LeBron's supporters can't begin to touch. Jordan wasn't just a basketball player. He was a global phenomenon. He turned the Chicago Bulls into a worldwide brand. He made the NBA a must-watch league in every corner of the globe. His Air Jordan shoes still outsell every other players combined. Space Jam wasn't just a movie, it was a cultural earthquake. Jordan transcended the sport in ways LeBron has spent 2 decades chasing, but never quite matching. Even beyond the accolades and the branding, King's testimony carries a different kind of weight. He saw Jordan's mentality up close, watched him in practice, watched the way he pulled teammates forward, demanded excellence, and refused to accept mediocrity. Jordan didn't recruit stars, he created them. Scottie Pippen became Scottie Pippen because Jordan demanded it. Steve Kerr hit big shots because Jordan forged him in pressure. Dennis Rodman thrived because Jordan gave him purpose. Jordan elevated everyone around him. LeBron, he's needed to form super teams to survive. Miami, with Wade and Bosh; Cleveland, with Kyrie and Love; Los Angeles, with Anthony Davis. He hasn't been able to drag role players to greatness in the same way. He's needed equals to mask his flaws. Jordan never begged for reinforcements. He was the reinforcement. And then there's the elephant in the room: finals records. Jordan, 6-2-0, flawless. Never let an opponent walk away victorious on the biggest stage. No Game 7s, no collapses. Just pure dominance. LeBron, meanwhile, stands at 4-6. 10 finals trips, 6 losses, and moments that will forever haunt his legacy, none more infamous than 2011, when he folded against the Dallas Mavericks in one of the most stunning collapses ever seen from a superstar. King never saw Jordan wilt under the lights, not once. The excuses fall apart quickly when you start stacking resumes. Scoring titles: Jordan 10, LeBron 1. Defensive Player of the Year: Jordan 1, LeBron 0. Steals titles: Jordan 3, LeBron 0. Career scoring average: Jordan, 30.1 points per game. LeBron, 27.2. Jordan didn't just outshine LeBron in dominance. He did it with superior efficiency and less time on the clock. Jordan's legacy is also wrapped in his toughness and killer instinct. The flu game, the shrug, the shot over Byron Russell to clinch his 6th title. Played through pain, through doubt, through exhaustion, and he always came out on top. LeBron, by comparison, has often turned to cryptic tweets, blame-shifting, and carefully curated narratives. Jordan didn't need to control the story, he wrote it in real time. Every night on the floor, Stacey King isn't just another voice. In the endless debate, he's a man who wore the same jersey, won the same rings, and watched firsthand as Jordan conquered basketball. His perspective exposes the hollow arguments LeBron's defenders recycle year after year. Longevity, stats, participation, they all collapse under the reality that Jordan achieved more dominance in less than half the time. Longevity without dominance isn't greatness, it's just existing longer. And this is where the GOAT debate truly dies. Jordan could have played until he was 45 and smashed every record imaginable. He could have padded his stats, clung to relevance, and rewritten the books by sheer force of longevity. He didn't need to. He had already proved everything there was to prove. He retired at the top, not because his body failed him, but because his dominance left no more worlds to conquer. That's the difference. LeBron fans can cling to their talking points, but King's message cuts through the noise. Stop the debate. It's been over since 1998. Since that final shot against Utah, Jordan has stood alone on the throne. The numbers, the rings, the perfection, they speak louder than any argument LeBron's defenders can muster. Greatness isn't about staying around the longest. It's about burning the brightest, the fiercest, and leaving no doubt. Michael Jeffrey Jordan did that in 13 years. 6 championships. 6 finals MVPs, 5 regular season MVPs, 10 scoring titles, a flawless finals record. A cultural impact that no one, not even LeBron, has come close to replicating. That's not opinion, that's fact, that's history. The GOAT debate isn't a debate anymore. It's a desperate attempt to tear down a legacy that doesn't need defending. Stacey King's words are the nail in the coffin. What LeBron has stretched? Over 22 seasons, Jordan compacted into 13 years of unrelenting dominance. The difference between greatness and true immortality is efficiency, dominance, and legacy. And Jordan owns them all. The truth is simple, and it always has been. The debate ended long before LeBron ever stepped on an NBA court. The throne has never been vacant, and no matter how long LeBron plays, no matter how many stats he collects, he's not touching the man who defined what it means to be the greatest. Michael Jordan is, was, and always will be the GOAT.